Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well at home. So let's get started with our today's topic, which is elapsed time or time interval. First of all, we will learn what is elapsed time or a time interval. A time interval is the amount of time between two given points in time. For example, two times are given 10:45 and 12:15. The amount of time between these two time interval, it means starting time, which is 10:45, and ending time, which is 12:15. The amount of time between these two events is known as elapsed time or a time interval. To calculate the elapsed time, we need to draw a timeline, and we will start our timeline from 10:45 because it is our starting time, and we will end this time at 12:15 because it is our ending time, and we are going to calculate the time between these two interval of time. So let's start. Draw a timeline from 10:45 to 12:15. This is our starting time and this one is our ending time. We will move 15 minutes to get 11 o'clock because 11 o'clock is our next coming whole number. Now from 11 hour to 12 hour, we will draw another 1 hour bar so that we can get our next whole hour, and after that we will move only 15 minutes because our ending time is at 12:15. We have already reached at 12 o'clock. We will again move 15 minutes so that we can get our ending time, which is 12:15. Now we will calculate the whole time. It means we will calculate hours and minutes separately. We'll get 1 hour 30 minutes. It means the duration between 10:45 to 12:15 is 1 hour 30 minutes. This is how we calculate elapsed time. Let's learn more and take another examples. For example, Jess puts some food in the oven at 5:50 p.m. It need to cook for 1 hour and 15 minutes. What time will it be ready? Now we have to calculate at what time the food will get ready. In this question, we know the starting time and the duration of time, but we didn't know about the ending time. So to calculate that, we will draw a timeline. We have started our timeline at 5:50 because at this time we have put our food into the oven. Now we will move only 10 minutes to get our next whole number, which is 6. Now we have to move 1 hour so that we can get our next whole number, which is 7 p.m. Now we will move only 5 minutes because we have only 15 minutes. Already we have moved forward 10 minutes. Now we just move only 5 minutes. So the time would be 7:5 p.m. One more example. Chris is taking a bus from London to Paris. It leaves London at 8:17 a.m. and arrives in Paris 3:40 p.m. How long does the trip take? Now we have to calculate how much time does the trip is taking from London to Paris. Now Chris has started his journey at 8:17 p.m. and 8:17 a.m. and it will end at 3:40 p.m. Again, draw a timeline. Now 8:17 to 8:20, just to make it complete whole number, we have moved only 3 minutes. Now 8:20 to 9 a.m. so that we can get a whole hour. We are at 9 a.m. Now 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. we get 3-hour duration. Now again 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. we get again our next whole number, which is 3 hour. Now he will reach at 3:40, so we will move forward 40 minutes. Now we will add all the hours and minutes separately. Now first we will calculate hours. How many hours are there? 6 hours. Now add minutes separately. How many minutes are there? 40 minutes, 40 minutes and 3 minutes. Add that, 383. Okay, it means 6 hour 83 minute. But guys, we know that 1 minute is equals to 60 minutes. So we will subtract 60 minutes from 83 minutes. We get 23, and we will transfer the 60 minute into the hours category. So the duration of the trip would be 6 plus 1, 7 hours. 7 hours 23 minutes. Now one more example. Brad wants to watch a movie. It goes for 1 hour and 32 minutes. He doesn't want to stay up too late and so want to finish the movie by 8:45. What time should he start the movie by? Brad एक मूवी देखना चाहता है and the duration of the movie would be 1 hour 32 minutes, but he does not want to stay up too late, so he want to finish the movie by 8:45 minutes. So at what time it should start? In this question we have to calculate the starting time. So how to do this? Let's see. The duration of the movie is 1 hour 32 minutes and ending time is 8:45. We will move 1 hour backward. Now we have to cover only 32 minutes. Now 7:45 to 30 minutes back, the time would be 7:15. Now we will subtract more 2 minutes and we have reached at 7:30 minutes. It means we need to start that Brad needs to start the movie at 7:13 minutes so that he can finish the movie in 1 hour 32 minutes. This is all about elapsed time. I hope it will help you in solving problems related with it. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Take care. Bye bye. Have